Hey guys, Alden here. We got a trailer for a new Netflix original movie called Project Power, starring Jamie Foxx, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Dominique Fishback, and I've even seen that Machine Gun Kelly and Casey Neistat are going to be in this as well, which I find very strange. I've been seeing this just kind of pop up a little bit more and more today. This trailer dropped earlier this afternoon, and I'm really kind of curious to check it out, especially because of the lineup and the premise. So I'm just going to read you the description from the Netflix trailer that they have here for this show. So it's going to be an interesting one. So, on the streets of New Orleans, word begins spread about a mysterious new pill that unlocks superpowers unique to each user. The catch? You don't know what will happen until you take it. While some develop bulletproof skin, invisibility, and super strength, others exhibit a deadlier reaction. But when the pill escalates crime within the city to dangerous levels, a local cop, played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt, teams up with a teenage dealer, Dominique Fishback, and a former soldier fueled by a secret vendetta, played by Jamie Foxx, to fight power with power and risk taking the pill in order to track down and stop the group responsible for creating it. It sounds interesting, and I've seen just a couple of screenshots here and there of some of the visuals, and the effects look surprisingly good. And of course, you know, Jamie Foxx alone is a acting phenomenon, and I feel like we haven't seen Joseph Gordon-Levitt in a while. At least I know I haven't seen him in anything since the ending of Dark Knight Rises, where he gets kind of cock-blocked for being a superhero at the end of it. So here's his chance. He gets to get some powers, maybe not so much a suit, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's go ahead and pull up this trailer and see what they have for us. Oh, that's a nice shot.
If there was a pill that could give you 5 minutes.
Oh, it only lasts 5 minutes.
Pure power. Would you take
Oh, the rush.
You don't know who I am and what I'm about, but I'll do anything to find that source. Listen to my voice. Am I lying?
Dude, I think that looks beautiful. I like the gritty aesthetic of this. Oh,
Taken one of those before. It can make you strong, make you
dude.
invisible. You never know what your power is until you try it.
You push that power, don't you?
Yeah. On the streets, they're talking
Oh,
about
there's
superpowers,
Casey.
but they're not talking about how one hit could kill you. What's the plan now?
Person just exploded.
I gotta get it back.
Something or someone.
This thing is tearing our city apart.
Oh!
Something to do with it.
Where you think they got the formula from? They have my daughter.
Maybe we can work together on this. What do you need?
You still got the pills on you?
It's about to get real noisy.
That was... Holy shit.
So that's your power.
First, we stabilize.
That shot was
Then we weaponize it.
good.
Goes to where it always goes, to the people that already have it.
They think they can just test their product on my city. We'll let them see what happens.
I thought we were like Batman and Robin.
No Batman and Robin, that's a movie. This is real life.
Nice. Nice little stab. I like when they do stuff like that.
We're gonna end this.
This is a good trailer, though. Oh, what does he get?
You need anything else?
No, I'm fine.
Yes, you are.
Okay, so August 14th, rated R. I think it looks really good, honestly. I think it looks pretty fantastic. I really like the cinematography in it, and the special effects are actually pretty good. I think a lot of it helps too that it is kind of filmed in a more natural lighting kind of way and a little darker as far as like the lighting and all that. A lot of it's kind of concealed in darkness, which allows a lot of that to kind of shine through. Some of the day sequences seemed a little more off, but I don't know if that's necessarily because of the CGI or because of the actual ability that the person was given. It seemed like they had like this chameleon kind of skin where they weren't necessarily invisible, but just kind of like refracting light, kind of like the Predator, except less effective. So I don't know if that's just just kind of like the effect that they're going for. I'd like to see a little bit more of it, you know, when this actually drops and comes out. And aside from that, I think all the other effects in it was really fantastic. That shot where Joseph Gordon-Levitt takes that bullet in the face and that ripple from the pure blunt force of that bullet hitting him point blank in the head and just seeing it ripple and just move across his face like that gave me chills. I really like that. That like almost rivals like the one shot, you know, the best shot from Superman Returns is when Brandon Routh's Superman takes that bullet and you just see it deflate against his eye. I think that's on that level. Obviously it didn't do anything to Superman, but it, you know, he, at least it seems like he wasn't penetrated by the bullet, but he definitely felt the force of it. A lot of the freeze framing in this with like the slow down with the special effects taking a fault, the powers coming through fruition. I thought that looked really great. I always like that kind of slow down. Like here's a little glimpse of everything going on in this moment as things kind of freeze and slow down. I always get some chills for stuff like that when it's done right. The performances look really solid. Having read the premise before going into the video, you know, it says secret vendetta, yet in the trailer, it's like Jamie Foxx clearly is like, they have my daughter. And I don't know if they were trying to imply that his daughter is the source of this pill. I kind of got that vibe from it. I don't know if that's what they're meaning to have it, meaning that takeaway to be read as, but that's my catch to it. But they seem to have his daughter. He's hunting the people down that are manufacturing and distributing this drug. And the fact that, you know, already addiction is a really big thing. People are trying to ride that high to get that temporary release and escape. And, you know, everybody has always dreamed of having superpowers. And the fact that, oh, take this pill, you buy this pill, you can take it and you get 5 minutes of, you know, a random power unique to you. And then what happens after that? You know, oh, you get that rush. I mean, assuming you get a good one, you might get one that's just complete trash and you're like, all right, I don't want to live that ever again. But if you get a good one, if you come out of there, man, you'll be chasing that dragon forever. I feel like if this was something that was out there, and people would pay for that shit. And I definitely get how people would take this, people would take advantage of this, and you would see like that rise in crime like they're talking about. I'm curious to see what everybody's kind of individual story arc is going to be, because I kind of feel like I know where Jamie Foxx is going to fall in the line with this. He's going to end up, you know, of course we see him take the pill, using that power to get through these forces to get to his daughter. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, of course, being a cop, trying to, you know, save his city and protect it, taking it to try to do that and defend. I'm really curious about the Dominique Fishback here, because she's a young street dealer who is peddling this stuff, and I'm really interested to see where how her dynamic fits into this group. I like how she makes that comparison. It was like, we're like Batman and Robin, and then of course he has that little throwaway line where he's like, that's fake, this shit's real. Like it's any different. But I like it because it's kind of meta and it's self-aware in that way. I like how it's trying to be like, no, kind of do like the time travel thing in Endgame. We're like, no, this isn't like Back to the Future. This is how real stuff works, where it's all over the place with that logic. So it's kind of its own separate argument. But yeah, I think it looks really good. I the shots in it, the way it's approached, the trailer it was high energy. It got things across, and I think it showed off some really fun elements of this. And, you know, at first I wasn't sure if this was a series or not, and I had to double check before I went into it. But yeah, it's good. It looks like it's an original film that's going to be coming out. So I'm looking forward to it. August 14th. We'll check it out. Once it drops, I'll probably give it a watch, give it a review, and let you guys know my thoughts on it. So at this time, I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to you all. What did you think of the trailer? Are you interested in seeing this? What are your thoughts on the trailer? What are your speculations on what's going on in here? What power would you want to get out of this pill? What's your favorite superpower? Well, let's just kind of cut to that chase. Sound off in the comments. We'll carry on the conversation after the video, and I'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everybody.